All right, we're on to C now, and that made me realize I should probably mention these aren't in order of when I had the class. Uh, what I mean is, for Moby, that was a second year, which I'm currently in, and this is a first year course, C. And we only had two actual programming assignments for this, so this will be pretty quick this series. Let's start off with, as an introduction to the language, we had a series of 5 questions, and that's what this first assignment is. 5 questions. See, the first here is for just variables and how to use them in C, which before we only knew Java, so it's pretty different. So show it running here. There probably are better IDEs for C, but this is the one that I'm just used to. And I probably use Visual Studio, not Visual Studio Code, but it's not really a thing in there. Just to C Sharp and C++ from what I know. This is probably going to take longer than I thought, so I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna pause. Uh, we'll just see, and then maybe I'll pause when I run the other ones. But for this one, I'll go through. So here it's kind of variables and printf as well. Oh, it's going all right. Uh, I'll be right back and let's just see. Oh, I meant to pause it, but I didn't, so a little bit of silence there. But you can see here it does work. I just switched. Debug gave me a lot of stuff that I just didn't want to see, so didn't want to see. Here you can see that the actual values and then the memory addresses as well. So that's one. Two is loops, just going through a loop a bunch of times. I'll just show them all running for the sake of it. But it's a pretty simple stuff for the first one here. See, loops through 5 times because less than six. Starts at one, and it says here pretty similar to Java, pretty much its name. This is arrays, and just have an array of values here, and then it just prints out arrays and if statements and loops again because it shows which one or which ones are even, which ones are odd, just using the modulo there. Then question 4, this is user input and if statement. So two whole numbers, let's do 12 and 90, and then it tells you which one is greater than the other one. And then finally, question 5 switches user input again as well. New, let's mess it up, let's hit 8, and then not a valid option. See here. So yeah, see, pretty simple stuff, but I have to start somewhere with an introduction. And yeah, I guess I'll just talk about C a little bit. It's not my favorite language. Java is probably my favorite. We use it in a lot of our courses. Maybe it's a bit overused, but it still is my favorite. And we're just starting to learn. Well, at the time of recording, just starting to learn C Sharp, which is probably my second favorite. And funny enough, it's most of my Java. And I guess it's just JavaScript is there as well, but it's pretty different. And it's not so much that I really like JavaScript. It's just I like doing web design as a whole, and JavaScript is just a part of that. But yeah, I won't ramble on. Won't make this longer than it needs to be. So see you next time.